So I guess the reason why they're not I guess the reason why they're not making an expansion to Hogwarts Legacy or a DLC is because they are currently working on Hogwarts Legacy 2. I guess they're already, I'm not sure if it's in production already, but that's the thing they're going to be working on, probably spending most of their money on. But this video comes to us from Rev Says Desu, and I guess there's a lot of crazy people online already, I guess you would say crashing out over the news of an upcoming Hogwarts Legacy. So let's go and check this out.
Hey, what's up guys, Rip here. So today we're going to take a trip over to Blue Sky and check in on this Echo.
If you guys want to find where all the retards are congregating, you go to Blue Sky. Okay, you go to Blue Sky
Chamber, because hundreds, if not thousands of users over there are currently crashing out over the upcoming release of Hogwarts Legacy 2. And yes, there's another massive harassment campaign already brewing for this game that might match or be even worse than the previous one. Now, going over to Blue Sky is like fishing in a barrel for these types of posts. It's like they took...
Whenever I see an account or see like a post that's shared or like from Blue Sky, it's like, it's automatically, yeah, those guys are fucking nuts. Fucking nutso, right? But the thing is, Hogwarts Legacy was a pretty good game. The story was okay, but the rest of the game made up for my enjoyment for that. The game was actually really cool. I really liked it. The flying was great. The broom was great. Exploration, secrets, spells, parrying, and what's it called again? Deflecting. All that shit was really fucking good. And you can actually make the game a lot harder. I really liked it. The world building was awesome. It was it wasn't a game of the year, but it was a really, really fun time. I played as, I believe I got sorted into Slytherin, House Slytherin, and I enjoyed it. I hope that they don't, I guess you would say gatekeep Azkaban only to Hufflepuff, is because Azkaban was, like, I never, played Hufflepuff, House Hufflepuff and went to Azkaban as a side quest, but I did see gameplay of it and it's pretty cool. So I hope if the next version is coming out, hopefully it's like a little bit closer to where Tom Riddle sort of, gains power, or the Death Eaters sort of start, coming up. That would be pretty damn cool.
The worst activists.
They're going to boycott it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Put them in one room together, and it's just an absolute disaster on this app. It's like finding a hidden oil reserve in your backyard. Of course, you're going to farm it, just like I'm going to farm posts on Blue Sky, because it's just that easy to see unhinged posts about relevant topics for this channel. Now, before we get into the new stuff, let's revisit quickly what happened with the first game. Back in February of 2023, Hogwarts Legacy came out.
Man, it's 2 years ago.
There was a lot of posts going viral trying to virtue signal about this game. The main...
I believe Hogwarts Legacy wasn't even nominated at all for any award during the Game Awards, which is a crime. I would say it could have been nominated at least for like one thing. Like, it's not the best JRPG or anything like, I'm not JRPG. No, it's not the best RPG. It's not the best anything, but like it could be like best new entry, right? Because this game made a shit ton of money for Warner Brothers. It made so much money they thought they were untouchable, and then it came out with garbage, bullshit like Mortal Kombat 1. Hopefully they add Quidditch. They were supposed to add Quidditch in a DLC. I'm not sure if that ever came out or if that was a DLC that was canceled, because there was news, I believe it was last week, that they canceled the expansion and the DLC for Hogwarts Legacy 1. So now they're making part 2. They need to add in Quidditch. I think they should bring in the Death Eaters and the good guy, bad guy factions. Bring in more of the newer professors and stuff like that. Because I'm not sure, I forgot how many years this was before our Harry Potter, right? At least what we grew up with. So they didn't want to acknowledge it. 100% Jaeger. 100. If they acknowledged it, the fucking leftist people will lose their fucking minds. All right. Hassan, and I'm bringing up Hassan, but Hassan wanted to play the game, but he said that his audience will not, let him, fucking get away with it because he will be berated and harassed by his audience. That's why he's a slave to his audience. And they even made an app or like a website saying, who is playing that wizard game? And this is one idiot that bought like the collector's edition just to break it. A $300 version of the game and broke the game for clout, for virtue signal, for fucking grifty points. It's stupid. Warner Brothers also gave Suicide Kills the Justice League and ruined the Arkham universe. That is true.
Claim was that if you buy this game, you're supporting transphobia because it's an IP that belongs to J.K. Rowling, who these people believe is a transphobe. And that's where it began, but it quickly evolved even beyond that to the point of people being threatened, doxxed, attacked, and almost deplatformed in some cases. We saw things like this, applications like this being used, where it was tracking every single person streaming Hogwarts Legacy so you could go brigade them. And that happened with many different people, including one situation where a girl was bullied so hard by the chat in her stream that she started breaking down and crying and had to end the stream, which ironically enough, the people were calling them a transphobe, despite the fact the stream was a charity event for the Trevor Project, which is supposed to give money to LGBT youth.
The people that are basically giving a bad name to the LGBT community usually are the T's. All right? The T's are usually the ones who's at fault, and they're the problem child of the LGBT community. And they make the entire community look fucking awful. Right? And some of these guys aren't even part of the LGBT community. They are, I guess you would say, allies to the LGBT community, especially the T's. And like, way to fucking go and ruin this. It's so stupid. They were doing a charity for the LGBT community, and you done fucked it up. This is insane.
So they basically dismantled that charity campaign to virtue signal about a video game they were playing while running the charity event. And there was also
in Turkey, they boycott Starbucks by buying it and pouring it down the drain. So they basically gave money to Starbucks. It doesn't matter. Starbucks doesn't fucking care about your virtue signaling or your fucking message. They already have your money. Same thing with J.K. Rowling. She already has your money. You can buy the book and burn it. She already has your money. It doesn't matter. She is one of the most richest women on earth. All right? And she literally uses $100 bills and fucking wipe away her tears. Right? The sound of those, residual income checks, it's basically causing such a big noise she does not hear. It basically drowns out all the fucking negativity that's coming towards her. So these people are idiots.
Also many other content creators, including VTubers, who were harassed.
You're on hormones? Yeah, man, this is crazy.
Interest in the game, but we'll get back to that in just a second. So I wanted to share the one good post about Hogwarts Legacy 2. Out of the hundreds, this was the most reasonable one I found, and I think this is a good place to start, where this person basically said, I have had a lot of good experiences with the franchise, and clearly it seems like she doesn't like J.K. Rowling's beliefs, and now doesn't want to give any more money over to that franchise.
I think that's fine.
J.K. Rowling. Makes sense. I think that's reasonable. If you don't like the...
Yeah, it's like, it's the same thing, right? It's like, vote with your money, vote with your dollar. If there's a game that's coming out and you don't support the developers, you don't support whoever's there, don't fucking engage in it. Don't fucking buy the game. All right? I boycott Phil by watching every stream. I hate you, so I'm gonna watch you, right? It's retarded. It's retarded. It's those people who are like, oh, I want to boycott this game is because it has adult content. I want to boycott this game is because it has food in it. I want to boycott this game is because there's not enough black people in this game. It's like, well, then boycott it, but it doesn't really fucking matter, right? But stop like fucking bullying other people off the platform that they use so you can fucking spread your hateful, I guess you would say, vitriolic message. Jesus. Yeah, hate watching.
Game, you don't like the person who created it in this case, then don't buy it. It's really just as simple as that. There's nothing here that's trying to harass anyone. They're not trying to ostracize anyone. It's just their own personal decision to not financially support this franchise while also recognizing that they had a lot of good memories with it. Now, of course, there's a lot of other people who didn't learn their lesson. This person saying, listen here, you little shits. The fact this did well enough to get a sequel means we didn't do enough. Stop.
Do you know what also happened? When Hogwarts Legacy came out, I gave away 2 copies. When Hogwarts Legacy came out on PC, I gave away 2 copies through a raffle. Go on, Mars, Monkey Max. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, if you try to please everyone, you please no one 100%. This is crazy, man. The fact that he said this, the fact that this did well enough to get a sequel means that we didn't. You guys didn't do jack shit. All right. What happened was there are so many people in the world that disagree with you. This is a 90-10 issue with the trans fucking community, okay? It's a 90-10 issue worldwide. 90-10 issue, all right? Leave our fucking games ago. Leave our fucking games alone. We have to fucking gatekeep this shit. And the thing is now, like, of course, like, people just don't like you. All right, you're bitching and complaining. All right, I'm going to buy this game even harder. You know what? I'm going to do a giveaway. And that's exactly what happened. Of course, it's going to make a shit ton of money. Streisand effect, too. It's like, what? Harry Potter game? What? All right, cool. I'll check it out. Why do trans people hate it? Why do the people part of the LGBT people hate it? Oh, really? It's a good game? All right, I'll buy it. Phil's a part of the problem? You goddamn right I am.
Stop buying the wizard trash. They learn absolutely nothing. No, you don't need to do more this time. You did enough last time where you were the greatest promotion for this game ever.
I did buy it. W game, loved it. Yeah, it's so good.
Over 30 million.
The weakest part of the game is the story. Everything else is fucking top tier. 30 million? Holy shit! Man! Hogwarts Legacy has sold over 30 million units worldwide. This figure is up from 24 units sold in January 2024. 15 million. Damn. So basically within the month, this game sold $12 million. It was the biggest, and so it was the best selling video game worldwide in 2023. And you're also including Baldur's Gate 3. Holy crap. Yeah, it's just insane that this game was not even nominated for anything for the Game Awards. Holy crap, man.
Saw that Assassin's Creed Shadows had 3 million players, but this is what real success looks like. This was the highest selling game in all of 2023. Yes, it would have done well on its own without the campaign, but the campaign rallied people against the activists, and a lot of people bought this game in solidarity with the people being attacked for showing interest in it. And that was just a big backfire. People haven't learned anything, including people in the VTubing scene, which was one of the places where the virtue signaling was the strongest and loudest. And you can see this post, learning nothing, as I said, saying, welcome to another episode of Will You Support Trans Rights or Play the Shitty Wizard Game? Let's see how many VTubers picked the wrong option.
I will play the game. 30 million people did not care? Yeah. I had a buddy who enjoyed the game so much and wanted me to play the game. He gifted me a $75 PSN card and to get the collector's edition for my PS5. Enjoyed the crap out of it. It's so good. The game is so good. Like I said, Rancock, I know his name is Ranrock. Rancock is probably the weakest part of the entire story. Fucking Sebastian. The boy. The fucking boy. Sebastian was he's a ride or die. I fucking love Sebastian. Oh man, the game is so good though. I can't wait for part 2.
This time. And by pick the wrong option this time,
getting a card inspected in June 2nd. Hey man, hopefully everything goes well.
And as we saw last time, picking the wrong option comes with harassment,
hope you're doing well, Matt,
and a lot of threats. We saw some prominent examples with Pikami, for example, who simply expressed interest in streaming this game and was immediately attacked, called a transphobe, all these things.
Yeah, I think this is the one. Like it was like, oh, Cara freaking Lynn. You guys know who that is, right? I'm good friends with her. Cara Lynn. She was canceled because she showed her excitement on Twitter. Okay? Carolyn showed her Carolyn from Rippaverse, all right? You guys don't know who she is. Carolyn showed her excitement. I can't wait to play this game. Nothing controversial, nothing bad. She was a community manager for this fucking jack-off company that nobody fucking cares about. People berated her, went into her fucking history, and then fucking dick sucking game company basically dropped her. All right, I forgot what company she worked for now. All right, and holy shit, scared shit out of me. Immediately was picked up by Rippaverse. Immediately picked up by Rippaverse. So shout out Carolyn. I'm glad you got canceled. You limited run, yeah, LRG. Thank you, LRG. Limited run games. Yeah, Carolyn basically showed her excitement, expressed her excitement on Twitter, saying how she's super excited for Harry Potter and Hogwarts Legacy, and then she got canceled, and they fired her from her community manager job. Immediately got souped up by Rippaverse, by Eric July. I met her in person several times now. She's a really fucking cool friend. I love Carolyn. She's amazing. Her husband, on the other hand, he pretty cool too. Not gay, no homo, maybe a little bit, but her husband Jeremy is pretty cool. And I got first time hanging out with him in Vegas. I hung out with Carolyn multiple times and multiple occasions now. Super fucking cool. And yeah, it's insane. These people are absolutely insane. These cancel fucking goblins online, yeah, it's wild, man. It's freaking insane.
Them very much. It upset them to see all of this, and they would take a hiatus and then eventually graduate. And based on the words that were said, it seems like this harassment campaign lodged against her helped accelerate her graduation from her former company.
Cancel, Phil? Yeah, cancel me.
Silvervale, who was harassed, and she claims her family was doxxed as a result of playing this game. And eventually she would double down and say she's not going to be bullied by a bunch of Twitter freaks, which led to more harassment and people saying she needs to be game-ended. And then we saw people just covering this stuff, even covering it in a neutral way, getting death threats. And we saw
transphobes will be assassinated right over there. These people are fucking unhinged lunatics, man. Holy shit. And this is why I celebrated when Hogwarts Legacy fucking got a really good score on IGN and actually did really, really well sales-wise. 3 million copies sold. Holy shit, man.
Other VTubers catching strays, including
I know Silverveil, she's hot.
People are calling her transphobic.
That's crazy, man. Calling Iron Mouse a transphobe is crazy.
Over a video game. Like, imagine calling Iron Mouse, of all people, a transphobe. And overall in the VTubing scene, here's just a crop of screenshots I had from my old folder on this. I mean, you can see the names, right? I think.
Are those Silverveil's VTuber boobs? Should watch more VTuber. Why am I looking? No, I was making an observation. I was making an observation.
As VTubers, basically that was what they were doing, and eventually they lost interest in that because they didn't really want to be a VTuber that much. They just wanted to join in on activism and all that stuff. But here's some more posts from the recent second wave of harassment that's going to be targeting people playing Hogwarts Legacy. This person's saying, if you buy this game, you are dead to me.
Consider me dead.
Bold statement for
consider me dead.
A video game. Here's another one saying that they're going to befriend or end their friendship with you, even if it's 20 years long, because this is a boundary they are holding on to. So even if you're friends with this person for 20 years, if you do anything,
I have people who are like that. I have ex-friends who are like that.
You're done forever. Yeah,
I know you for like what 10 years. Friendship ended.
Whenever they're trying to befriend an activist like this, because imagine walking on eggshells for the entirety of your relationship with this person, knowing that if you do one wrong thing, one small thing that they don't like, you're cut off. You're dead to them. That's extreme. That's very extreme, and it would be exhausting to be friends with people who have this sort of mentality. We also have this post here saying, we really need to start taking people out with a shovel.
Oh, more death threats.
This person getting a little more direct, saying, if I catch you playing this and I know you in real life, I will beat you up.
Most of these people that are saying, I will beat you up, they have no muscle mass, tiny bone density, doesn't eat, doesn't work out, probably like 5'4", maybe 5'6" at best. I will beat you up. Sure. Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, this is the person who's gonna beat you up in real life for playing a video game, a gender fluid gremlin, they, she, 30-year-old pan lesbian sadistic mommy. Like, oh my god. Blue Sky is definitely
holy
a place.
Shit!
It's definitely one of the most places of all time. It's a very very interesting scene.
Oh my god.
Also, we have this post saying, we still hate the transphobic, anti-Semitic, racist video game.
That goes to show how racist they are, because I know what they're referring to. They're referring to the fucking Gringotts, fucking goblins, the fucking the fucking goblins that work at the bank. And the fact that they have these goblins have big nose and they work at the bank and you know, they're bankers and they have a lot of money. All of a sudden they're like, oh, they're you know, J.K. Rowling is actually extremely hateful towards Jewish people. She never even said anything remotely close to that. If you guys are thinking that, then you are the racist. Holy shit, man. These guys are, mentally ill. These guys need to be locked up. We need to bring back insane asylums. Fucking strap them up and fucking carry them. Bring back as insane asylums. Holy shit. That's insanely racist.
And it shows this Fox News article that says Sacramento pub apologizes after Antifa condemns it for showing Harry Potter video game footage. Basically,
well, Sacramento is Sacramento, it's California. So you're saying that Sacramento got invaded by maybe like 20 to 30 people dressed in black outfits with a ski mask during 2023, and threatened you, and all of them have a bone density of a 5-year-old? You're saying that this is Sacramento was a pub, got blasted by little 5-year-olds. This pub deserves to be closed down too.
Someone in the pub was sharing a live stream of
they basically said orcs are black people too, right? Yeah, crazy, bro.
And harassed them, and then the pub backed down. As far as I'm concerned, this is nothing but L's. Antifa, giant L. This pub, giant L.
True.
This is ridiculous. What is this supposed to prove? Everyone involved in this is just pathetic. And then you see this claim too, I have to point this out. Anti-Semitic. People were calling Hogwarts Legacy anti-Semitic, and you'll never believe the reason why. So a lot of journalists and activists on social media claimed that this game was...
Okay, this is from The Gamer. I say Hogwarts Legacy draws further complaints of anti-Semitism. Yeah, that means that the people who are calling this out, they're saying it's anti-Semitic, they're the one who's actually extremely racist and anti-Semitic. And here's the thing. Someone mentioned in chat, right? They must be very, they are the gay people of the pro-Palestine group, right? These people who are saying that, oh, we need to come together and, call out J.K. Rowling is because she's anti-Semitic, is because these fucking goblins at Gringotts are actually Jewish people. Like, what the what? And then they are pro-Palestine, saying that Israel Israel needs to go away and gives everything back to Palestine. This is the woke mind virus. Okay, this is a hive mind. Okay, what do they want to cancel today? All right, one day they're talking about being anti-Semitic, and another day they're saying that from the river to the sea. It's just fucking moronic. If Hogwarts Legacy is anti-Semitic, then call me Kanye.
Anti-Semitic because they looked at the goblin characters and saw their big nose and said, oh, that's a caricature of a Jewish person.
Jesus.
Yes, these are the anti-bigots. These are the people who see these things and think you're wrong for not supporting their crazy.
Are you reading? Hold on, my ugly ass face is blocking it right now. You guys read this? The fucking first paragraph? Fans of the Harry Potter books and films may have noticed a lot of minority characters are reductive and often just downright offensive. You've got a black wizard named Kingsley Shacklebolt, a object used to chain slaves together. Right? So, yeah, J.K. Rowling is so racist. She okayed a black guy to play Severus Snape. A black guy playing a fucking wizard with sallow skin, sometimes reminiscent of marble. Yeah.
Crazy fan fiction they're making up
woke
in their
hive
head
mind.
to get mad about this game. We also have this saying, if you buy HP stuff, I will 100% think less of you. It directly funds J.K. Rowling's campaign of bigotry against trans people. It really cannot be that hard to just not buy Harry Potter stuff, but then again, people will still choose mediocre chicken sandwich over gay rights. So what do I know?
I like Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna make a video of like, hey, if you eat Chick-fil-A, then you're a transphobe, and then me eating Chick-fil-A and drinking a soda. If you buy Harry Potter merchandise or you visited the theme parks, you're a racist. I'm gonna go grab my Hufflepuff scarf. If you play the game, what's it called again? Hogwarts Legacy, you are a transphobe, and then I'm gonna buy 7 physical editions of Hogwarts Legacy, and then hey, you're basically a Nazi. It's so, it's you know how stupid that sounds. It's so insane, so asinine. These people have nothing better to do than complain about nothing, and hopefully, oh, wouldn't someone rid me of this person? Like it doesn't matter. These people have the right to say whatever they want as long as it's not against the law. And death threats are 100% against the law. Ravenclaw, that's the smart people.
No.
I'm not smart. I'm just fat and ugly.
Mediocre chicken sandwich, not the way I eat it. For context here, they're referring to a controversy and boycott involving the fast food chain Chick-fil-A, and people believed because the CEO of the company is anti-gay marriage that supporting their company is homophobia, okay? And people wanted to start a big boycott and, saying don't eat their sandwiches, it makes you a homophobe and a person who supports homophobia. Yeah, that one didn't last. That was one of the most superficial boycotts of all time. Because apparently to these people, the chicken sandwiches were so good.
Yep.
They just got
they still eat it.
Owned. They gave up on their boycott and just started continuing to eat chicken sandwiches, knowing there's this boycott in place. They literally got one shot by a chicken sandwich. Their entire political belief system got one shot by a chicken sandwich. I'll never forget about that. That is the funniest boycott that's still active to this day, by the way, but no one really cares about because they just like Chick-fil-A that much. But anyways, have more posts here saying if you buy anything that gives J.K. Rowling money, you are funding the death of trans kids.
Don't go to Universal Studios. Don't go. Every ticket that's scanned or bought, J.K. Rowling gets a piece of that. Don't go to Universal Studios, all right? You want to go to Super Nintendo Land? you're going to support J.K. Rowling because she gets a percentage of that revenue. Don't go to Chick-fil-A. Don't watch any Harry Potter shit or buy the books or buy the games. Don't go to Universal Studios. All right? Just don't. J.K. Rowling has a contract with everything that is licensed with Harry Potter. So she gets a cut. It doesn't matter. All right? If you're going to Islands of Adventure, Hogs, what's it called? London and Gringotts are there. If you go to you can't, okay? You Islands of Adventure, Universal Orlando, Universal Hollywood, there Harry Potter shit's there. So you can't go to any of the theme parks, which is good. Maybe Epic Universe will be like less crowded. Maybe less crowded. I buy everything Harry Potter now. Yep, you goddamn right, man. Just do it.
That's a pretty bold statement, right? They're saying J.K. Rowling is funding people who are killing trans kids. I don't really see the proof there, but that's a very outrageous claim. They say this in another post. Yeah, no. With the first one, you had the slimmest excuse of not knowing.
Oh, I knew.
If you buy this one, you willfully fund a trans genocide.
I'm going to buy the collector's edition this time. I will buy the collector's edition, and I will probably be doing a giveaway again for 2 copies of the base game. All right? So whenever this game comes out, I'm going to support it. All right? But here's the thing, though. As long as the game is as good as the first one, I'll play the game. I will buy the game. All right? I'll play and buy the game because the first one was pretty fucking good.
Trans genocide going on right now. I'm not sure where this is happening or any of the details, and they don't really ever want to tell you the details. So yeah, they're claiming there's a literal trans genocide going on right now, and buying this game supports that directly. Here's another one saying trans people were a major Holocaust target under the Hitler Nazis, and trans people are a major target under the current Trump Nazis. JKR herself said your support of Harry Potter shows her you support her views. If you buy this game, you are a Nazi. Stop supporting Nazi views makes you a Nazi.
These words mean nothing. People have been calling me everything in the book since like fucking 2020. Okay? Words have lost all meaning. You can call me anything you want, okay? It doesn't matter. This is so stupid. This is insane, man. Crazy. All right, cool. I'm the villain.
Wow, this person really twisted themselves into a pretzel to get mad about people buying a video game, huh? Let's not overlook the comparison at the beginning, where they're comparing trans people living in the United States in the year 2025 to Holocaust victims. Are we serious? Are we actually doing this? This is crazy. And also think about, what does Trump or America have to do with any of this? It's just like a very weird
that is fucking weird
of this statement here. And again, they're just straight up calling you a Nazi if you buy this game. That's the standard. So unfortunately, if you buy that video game, it's over.
Yep.
And
career over.
People, they want to find a way to give you these labels because they want to dehumanize you. They want to make it seem like it's okay for anything bad to happen to you because you're just a bigot. You're a Nazi. You're one of these labels they give you, and that's it. It's a way to dismiss any sort of guilt associated with bad things happening to you. That is the goal here with posts like this. Here's another one saying, if I catch...
And we say this all the time, and you guys know it already. J.K. Rowling disagree with one thing these crazy lunatics believe in. One thing. All right? She's like a hardcore feminist. She believes in all the bullshit that they believe in. It's just one thing that they don't believe in, and now they want to get rid of her. That's why we call it the woke mind virus. It's a hive mind with a bunch of people that have no, I guess, no critical thinking. They cannot think for themselves either. It's just, who shall we cancel today? Who are we targeting today? Yes, what I said yesterday is yesterday, but today is a different day. So I'm going to think differently today because I'm too stupid to make up my own mind. All of them are like that. They're fucking retarded.
catch wind of you playing this game or supporting it or anything, you're going to be blocked and banned from all spaces. I don't care about your reasoning. Okay, we've seen stuff like this before. Obviously,
3 followers.
I bring this up because this person's like, you support this game, you're done. I will not tolerate you supporting such an evil thing. Then you click on their profile, and they got a hammer and sickle.
400 followers.
This person unironically supports communism, but is going to cut you off for playing a video game. I wonder which side is more ridiculous to support. Which ideology here is more
So you're saying that all trans people are Nazis and communists? Man, this is crazy, man. Imagine getting lectured by a person who doesn't even know what a woman is and believing in communism. I think that they should go to China or Russia. We should just fly these people there, right? Just fly them there. I just like the art style so much. It's a shitty art style. Trans man, like a shiny Pokemon? Hey, maybe.
dangerous and has cost actual human lives. I'll let you think about that one, Blue Sky. But here's another one. This one's just sad. This person said, I want to punch the 2023 version of myself because of this. Because I was unfortunately one of the assholes who bought the first game during that discourse back in 2023, and I regret it because I've learned more since then, so now it just sits in my Steam library like a pin of shame. Hashtag I hate myself.
People like this guy is probably a hardcore male feminist, okay? Just letting you know, I have a lot of friends who are like this, hardcore male feminists who will say anything about anyone just so they can get their dick sucked or get laid. All right, this person probably is a huge Harry Potter fan, bought the game, fucking platinum the game, fucking, fucking got all the fucking achievements, and then he hears this trans girl that he thinks is hot, and then he's like, oh, if you support that game, then then you're anti-trans. But he's like, but I'm an ally. I think you, a man, a biological man who's pretending to be a woman, is extremely hot. What? Oh, I actually hate the game now. These are the fucking pussies of the world. Okay. All these guys are pussies. I have a lot of friends who are like that. Oh, come on, guys. Don't make fun of her. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You piece of shit. Go suck your mom's asshole. Sorry, I'm just getting mad.
I want to put my hand on this guy's
Male
shoulder.
feminist is a predator. Most of the time they are.
It's okay. You don't need to do this to yourself. You don't need to make yourself feel bad. You don't have to wear a pin of shame on Steam to let people see your mistakes for buying a video game. You're not
accurate
an asshole.
Hashtag. That's
You're
true.
Not a bad person.
Like Harry Sisson. Yep.
You don't
and David Hogg.
You don't have to do this. And if you have to do this to get people's acceptance, those are not people you want acceptance from because they probably will turn on you the second it's convenient for them to do so. Here's another one saying no one cares except for right-wing chuds who will use this game as an excuse to say they hate trans people's existence.
I don't hate trans people's existence, but I love seeing people who are allies to these trans people existence, bullshit. It makes me happy that they are mad. Total chud victory. Hogwarts Legacy, over 30 million copies sold. All right? We fucking won. Get over it. And we're going to continue winning. Trump is in the office. Red wave. Get over it. USAID completely demolished. Get over it. Suck a fat dick.
Yeah, it was like 35 million right-wing chuds from Twitter who bought this game, by the way. This is so crazy. It's so weird that everything gets so divisive where you can't even fathom that people would just buy this game without having some sort of a political motivation behind it. And also, I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure people who are actual transphobes, they won't express that through playing a video game. They'll just be transphobic. Like, unfortunately, that's just how it is. So this is a weird claim to make in the first place. And then you have this one saying, can we round up a bunch of games that are better as a wizard game than this? Oh, wait, I got one. Spellbound. Oh,
there's no better wizard game than this, unfortunately.
There's a big effort to try to find a wizard game
Beta male
to support instead.
Trump is like the king chud, yep.
Well, but I guess that's kind of the thing they're trying to do to deal with this very distressing situation of this game
Very
releasing.
sad.
Here's another one saying, the sad part is I could write a better book than this bitch ever could, and I'm a terrible writer.
Then do it. Do it. Write a better book than Harry Potter. Why don't you give it a shot, buddy? Go ahead and write a better book than Harry. Okay, if you say it's that easy, it's that simple, go and do it. All right? And then people, but the thing is that these bitches are just complainers, and hopefully they're gonna get like, I don't know, some fat bitch's number or something like that has a dick. This is usually the case, all right? They want fat bitches numbers that have penises.
I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you could write a better book than J.K. Rowling. I don't. It's really that simple. This is the problem. This is not just for Blue Sky. This is like human beings in general. When they see a product or something made by someone they don't like, they immediately discredit any sort of quality.
Phil, there is no wizard game. Also, Phil, Mage Kanade's Futanari Dungeon Quest. Is it on Steam?
Quality it might have. They're like, oh yeah, that thing they made, absolutely terrible. It's the worst thing ever. I'm pretty sure there's some positive aspects of the writing behind this franchise. There's clearly some level of skill there from J.K. Rowling. You don't have to like her, but you can at least acknowledge she's probably at least a somewhat good writer. I mean, can we just admit that?
At minimum, a competent writer that made her billions of dollars.
I currently bought 3 copies of Hogwarts Legacy, all secondhand. I'm breaking the discs to make some kind of mosaic. I've spent $12 total. One guy at a flea market gave me one for free when I told him what I was doing. Well, they'll probably
Clearly, these people do not understand math. There is a property in math called the transitive property. For a person that supports the trans community or based off of this image, look like a fucking transsexual yourself, you should probably know what the transitive property is. And as an Asian, let me educate you. Transitive property is exactly what you just did right now. That guy that you bought 3 copies of Hogwarts Legacy bought it probably new. That means that J.K. Rowling got the money from that guy who bought 3 copies. Now you bought 3 copies from him. Yes, it's only $12, but the transitive property, by the transitive property, it means that you gave J.K. Rowling your fucking money. How are you fucking retarded? This is insane. Absolutely, these people are fucking stupid, man. Holy shit.
Like scared of you because like this is not a very stable person who's buying copies of a game that they hate just so they can smash them and then make a mosaic out of it.
Ellen Page's blood sausage. Phil doesn't support my food. How does it look like?
They're probably like, please take this and leave me alone. But this is the normal people. This is so unhinged. Who does stuff like this? Who has it in their mind and in their desires
who does
to go
that?
out and waste their time and money to smash?
Didn't I fail mass? Because I was trying to get some pussy.
Like. It makes
it
no
worked
sense.
out.
And also,
it worked out. All right.
Money back in the pockets of the supposed transphobes who bought.
Yeah,
the first
exactly.
Place reselling it. Weird. But here's one final.
How's it going, Justin Martins?
You play this game, you support a heavily influential transphobe. You play this game and you're one of my friends. I will
show my image on screen. I can't do that through OBS, unfortunately.
If it ends, it ends. Can't believe this got a sequel to begin with. Don't care if the gameplay is good. Yeah, this one kind of sums up all the posts we've been looking at. Just complete lack of self-awareness. Can't believe this game got a sequel. I can believe it. And I can believe at this point it's probably going to get more games after the second one comes out because everyone on places like Blue Sky are going to complain about this game, polarize people, rally them behind the.
And I guarantee you, there's at least a handful of these people that are complaining that will fucking buy the game anyways. They're going to buy the game anyways. They're going to get FOMO. They're going to be like, fuck, man, I really want to play this shit. Right? And let's say for whatever reason, Avalanche and Warner Brother Games or whatever, they fucking put, or Portkey Games, which is under Warner Brothers, they put a trans person inside of Hogwarts Legacy. They're going to immediately flip the switch and be like, oh, trans person's in the game? I'm going to play the game now. I'm going to play the game. Remember that fucking bartender or fucking bar wench that was in the fucking, the Leaky Cauldron or whatever that bar was? There was like this like tiny woman that sounded like a man, right? So like they were like, oh, they actually added in a non-binary person as one of the voices, right? So let's say if they did add a legit transgender character in the game, these fucking weirdos online will immediately come crawling back and say, oh my God, finally they understand. They're an ally. Let's support this game. 100%.
Game, and they're going to go out and buy it or get exposed to this game because people are complaining about it, and they can't just ignore something.
The broomstick? Yeah.
Like. They have to make it political. They have to make it a whole harassment campaign, and that's what happened last time with the original Hogwarts Legacy, and it's probably going to happen again with the second version coming out soon.
Yep.
But that's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comments section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, look like a woman and talk like a man, sort of like this avatar. Oh man, look, that's a good video. What's it called again? Revs usually does make good videos, so there it is. Go ahead, there's the video. Go ahead and give it a like, give him a subscribe if you guys want. Yeah, man, I like Rev and all of what Rev does, and Rev is a huge ally of the word ally just has such really bad like tainted connotation with it now. It's just so terrible. But Rev was like one of those people who are like defending Kirsha like from the get-go. So I love a lot of what Rev says Desu has been doing. But yeah, there's the video. There's the video.